Hey everyone, my name is Dmitry Arajov and you are watching the Introduction to the Drums Step-by-Step Video School. For a start, let's see the elements of the drum kit. The bass drum, or the kick. The snare drum. First, second and third alt, or they can be sometimes called tom-toms. The ride cymbal, the crash cymbal, the hi-hat, and the cowbell. Let's get into the details. To kick the bass drum, we use a pedal. There are several kinds of bass drum techniques. I use three basic techniques, which are heel up, when we hit the bass drum with the toe. This technique is good for a loud sound. The second technique is a heel down, when the foot is kicking the bass drum. This technique is good for a more quiet sound. And the third technique, which is a mixed one, is called the heel toe, to add the accents in the sound. This technique is often used in funk music. The snare drum. The snare drum is different because its bottom drum head has the spring attached. This spring creates a special crunchy sound. By using a strainer, you can lower the spring, and the snare drum will sound exactly the same as the alt. The snare drum also has different kinds of techniques, like the rim shot. So what is the rim shot? It's when we hit the top drum head and the rim with the stick at the same time. It creates a very sharp sound. The rim shot is used for creating the accents in the sound. So this is the rim shot. The ghost notes. They can be used on all the drum kit, but most of the time they are played on the snare drum. The ghost notes are played very quietly. Okay, what else? The rim click. It's when we hit the rim with the stick, but the other end of the stick is placed on the top drum head. Here's what it sounds like. That's the rim click. These are the basic techniques. And of course there are lots of different kinds of techniques on the snare drum. For example, we put the stick on the top drum head and hit the stick. The sound can be changed by moving the stick itself and relatively to the top drum head. Also, you can hit the rim. If we change the position of the sticks, the sound will also change. So be creative, explore the new sounds, and everything's gonna be fine. So we've learned about the snare drum techniques, and these techniques can also be used for the alts. The rim shot. One interesting thing, if we hit the center of the top drum head, the sound will be more deep and bright. But if we hit slightly lower, the sound will not be bright and more suitable for Latina style or some ethnical music. So what about the cymbals? Basically, we will use the ride cymbal. Mainly, the size of the ride cymbal is 20 or 22 inches. But of course, you can hit its bell, the ride itself, and hit it like the crash cymbal. We hit it by shoulder. Crash cymbal is hit by shoulder. But you can hit its upper part like the ride cymbal. The hi-hat. Like the bass drum, the hi-hat has a pedal. In the closed position, the sound will be more focused and dry at the center, and that's the edge. The sound is a little bit unfocused and it has more accent. All these techniques can be used. We can adjust the hi-hat position by pedal. So if we open the hi-hat, the sound will be more sustained. This technique is often used in rock music. Hi-hat can be opened or closed, which is used in different styles of music. And you can also use your toe and your heel, which can enrich the sound.